John Petrucci, JPM4. Oh, he sure has ruined it. What's happening, guys? I'm Ash. Welcome to the Rash Child channel. Now, as this is my first proper video, I'll give you a little bit of an introduction. I was born in the UK, specifically Wales, South Wales, but for the past 9 years I've been living in Japan. And sadly, I don't watch anime. I hate baseball, and I did sell a shiny Magma Pokemon card back in 1997, but those days are over. My main interest is music, specifically making, recording and writing it. It's very fun. And since I've been here, I've been lucky to be doing 2 bands. One was kind of a heavy metal band, and one is more of a, kind of a pop rock band. Both very fun. And I've been very, very lucky to, play with local Japanese guys and some expats too. Yeah, Japan's a wonderful place to live, and there's so many good things here in terms of, gear and bands and music related things that I thought it would be fun to share my experience and dive into some cool topics. So now I know the title says Japanese eBay, but eBay does not actually exist really here. Actually, I think it's actually closed down now. It was around for a little while, but it's just not a real thing anymore. Now, when you come to Japan and you live here for a while, you understand that Japan does everything that we do, but in its own way. And there's barely any exceptions to that. So, for example, I know back home and in the UK and Europe and America, there is, of course, eBay, still popular, a bidding system. Then there is Reverb. Reverb is, I've actually bought a few things on there since I've been here, some cables and things like that, things that I couldn't get in Japan, and good experience. But in Japan, they have basically 2 pretty good used gear sites. The most similar one to eBay is called Yahoo Auction, or as they say, Yahoo Oku. See, Japan has a very funny way of shortening like English-based phrases. For example, Brad Pitt is Burapi, Burapi. McDonald's is Maku, or depending where you are, it could be Makudo. Let's go to Makudo. So I guess we kind of say that with Mackie D's. My favorite one though is Cristiano Ronaldo, which is Kurirona. Sounds like Corona, right? Ooh. Yeah, so Yahoo Auction works exactly the same as eBay, and it's a bidding system, and you can leave seller feedback and things like that. And the other one is called Mercari. Now, I think in America it's pronounced Mercari, and I'm not sure if it's popular. I have no idea, but it's very, very popular here. And it works in the similar way to, I guess, I don't know, Gumtree, or there's a set price and you pay that price, but you can leave comments and say, can you discount it this much, and they'll do that. And yeah, so I have bought a lot of stuff on there because I just love, of course I love a new guitar and new amp, etc. But there's something really, really fun about looking for used gear, and especially, I'm in Japan, there's so many weird and rare things here that are very, very cool. Now, before we dive into the treasure chest, Ibanez. Now, I think Ibanez has to be easily the most popular, most famous Japanese brand. And to be honest with you, just like Bridgestone, I had no idea it was a Japanese company when I was younger. I just knew Ibanez looks like a Spanish name, thought it was Spanish. No, I was not right. And anyway, there's a link in the description about the history of Ibanez, and I'm not an expert at all, but basically from what I read, I think it's 1908, Hoshinogaki, which was a Japanese company. They were buying and importing guitars from Spain from someone, I think his name was Salvador Ibanez, whatever you pronounce it. Yeah, by the 70s they started copying Fender and Gibson, got sued a whole bunch, but luckily they'd already made a name for themselves and were already very popular. And then they ended up producing the very famous movie of Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Shred Street, with Steve Vai, Joe Satriani, Paul Gilbert, featuring Johnny Depp. Yeah, and later, my era, the new metal era, they came out, 7 strings, metal, gent, and cool guy rock. There's Korn, Mickey Slipknot, Toasty Abasi, Tim Henman. Is it Henson? Now, I'm not an expert here, but I think it goes J Custom, Prestige, then Premium. And in recent years, they had the Axion label, the Iron is it Iron Label, I think, which is the more metal ones. And of course you have the standard RG series, S series. The new one is AZ series, I think. Of course Geo, which is the, you know, the base model. Now, I know a lot of people make fun of Ibanez for having those kind of long names, but I realized that a lot of the information is actually in the name, and a lot of people can tell you that. Okay, let's go into Mercari, shall we? Now, one of the first things I learned from my father a long time ago, because my father is very, very much into eBay. And one of the things he taught me was that a lot of people misspell things. And when you misspell things, a lot of search engines do not have the capability of checking it. So for example, I was looking at this Moor radar here, and this is the correct spelling with the A, and there's only one option. But when I searched for it with the E misspelled, there's two options. And actually there's a lot more here than there would be for the regular spelling. So if you're buying, make sure you double check, misspelled words, because you might be able to find a crazy deal. And obviously if you're selling, be careful of that. So let's go into the Ibanez. So we're going to search in English first, because sometimes if you're searching in Japanese, it does come up a little bit different. This is a PGM 700 Ibanez by Paul Gilbert. And it says that there's only 50 of them in the world. And if we look at it a bit closer, clearly it has a few scratches and a few nicks, but it looks very cool. Now, Paul Gilbert is very, very popular in Japan. I'm not really familiar with his music that much. I know he did Mr. Big, and Mr. Big are generally huge in Japan because of that one song. What's it called? I don't know. Whatever that one is. And yeah, he's got the original gig bag, which is a little bit faded. But yeah, if you're a Paul Gilbert fan, I can definitely see this. But let's look at the price. 601,000 yen. So in US dollars, that would come to about, I don't know, $5,200 maybe. Yeah, it's a little bit expensive. Not my cup of tea. Next up, I found this Ibanez, UV77 PSN Steve Vai. Is this a gem series, right? Let's look at the photos first. It looks pretty nice. Oh, that's a good photo. Nice color. And these gem, if you have one of these gem guitars, you better be very good, because that's what people would think. If I would never get one of these, man, because people would just be expecting you to shred all the time. Anyway, this is what it's called, Passion and Warfare 25th. Limited edition too. That's cool. And he said here it doesn't use it much. And original price was about 1 million yen. So, close to $9,000, I guess. Probably 10,000 at the time. But yeah, it's got the original case too. But yeah, I like these guitars, but they just, I don't know. If you had one, you would need to justify it, I reckon. Plus, that's a lot of money. It's about $4,000 American dollars. But very nice, very nice. All right, next up, we got this Ibanez J Custom Rg 8570Z AGT. He bought in 2021 too. So let's have a look at this. What's there? Oh, he's got one of those Hughes and Kettner amp things. Any other photos? Oh, he's got one at the top. There it is. Oh, there it is. Oh, messy cables. Wazacraft Dimension C, I think. Yeah. I don't know. It's pretty cool. But compared to the other one, the color is a bit too simple, isn't it? Wow, it's gold. And he has the official certificate too, which is very cool. So he says here that he's changed the Cosmo black parts to gold parts and changed the bridge pickup with a Seymour Duncan Trembucker 59. Guess yeah. It looks cool. Pretty cool. A few scratches. But yeah, this is 455,000 yen. So once again, close to about 4,000 US dollars. Not sure about that one. Very nice though. All right, next up we have this. Oh, this is cool. I like this one. This is another Gem 777DY. Vintage with a hard case too. I guess, what is it? 1987 he says he got it. Yeah, this looks really good though. Not too many photos. Oh, and he's packed the original. Yeah, he's got the original pickup with it too. So you could change it back out if you wanted to. Not bad deal for 290,000 yen. So about maybe $2,500. He said there's a scratches and some discoloration, but it's the original paint. Yeah, once again, these gems are really cool, but I don't know, the handle, is that cool? Now the next one I found was one I've never even heard of before. It's an Ibanez Talmud, and it says rare. You see right here, same as in Japanese, rare, and in English, rare. I mean, they love saying rare. Prestige is higher than premium. In Japan, the word premium or premium is super common on every product you'll find, just to show that it's quite high quality. Now, what's this Talmud? What does that mean though? It doesn't really say anything here, but he says it's all good, basically, no problems. Let's look at some photos. Yeah, it's like looks like a Strat, but a little bit of a Jazz Master. Oh, nice. Oh, the headstock is very cool too, like an original. Huh, very nice. Very, very cool. All right, now let's look at, SJ300. 180,000 yen, so about maybe $1,500. Looks pretty nice. He doesn't say much about it. Got a hard case too. Yeah, I don't know, but what's that logo too? I'm not 100% sure. It's pretty cool. Yeah, very traditional looking guitar. I've seen a few people playing these, but the hollow body too. I used to have a hollow body Telecaster, which funnily enough, I bought from this website, and I think the original price was about 150,000 yen. But for some reason, it was for sale for 60,000. And when I checked it, it was quite a new model. And I messaged him and asked him why he was selling it. And he told me that basically he wanted to try a Telecaster neck, so he just thought he'd buy one. But it didn't actually turn out that he liked it, so he was selling it. And I just thought, maybe you could just go to the guitar shop and try out a Telecaster before blowing all that money. Now, I'm not telling anyone how to spend their money, but, why the... But you could have possibly gone to the store and tried it out first. I don't know. Oh, look at this. Wow. This is an Ibanez, and I can see the 7 on it and the signature. It is a Mick Thompson Ibanez MTM 100. Wow, this looks cool. Very cool. Yeah, he doesn't have much information about it, but wow. I don't know about that color. It's like a kind of like a mirror kind of look, but yeah, I do like Slipknot, and yeah, that's very cool. I think he plays Jackson guitars now, doesn't he? I'm not exactly sure. Very cool. Very cool. Now let's look at, this one's already sold, but it's sold for 110,000, so just maybe like $900, I guess. What is this? Prestige RG5320 CSW. What's that? I think I searched for it. It was, I think it's Cosmic Shade or something. Does it say here? No, doesn't say, but very cool design. It's quite, I do like black guitars, but they can be a bit boring sometimes. Oh yeah, this is quite... But that Floyd Rose. I hate Floyd Rose. Yeah, Super Wizard. You can see all the information here. Ebony fretboard. Yeah. African mahogany too. Wow. Yeah, this is nice. Quite a good price too. Uh-oh. And here we go. Already sold for 100,000 yen. But wow. Kiss. I think Kiss must be the biggest band in Japan by far. They're so popular here. Like, I think since in here I've played with about 5 or 6 tribute bands to Kiss. And even just not, people don't even make an effort. They don't even dress up. They just, dress up in their regular clothes. Very cool guitar. I do like Paul Stanley, classic Kiss. What's this called? An Apocalypse, right? Yeah, very cool. Huge. Yeah, are you fans of these? Because that's another thing about in Japan too, is that signature guitars here are very, very popular. They always buy them. Like, I always think about a signature guitar that, why would you buy it? Because if you buy it, you just look like you're trying to copy someone, right? But in Japan, they love a custom guitar, and they love a signature guitar. There we are. These are cool. 90,000 yen, so around maybe $750. Wow, one of these alien-looking guitars, right? He says it's rare too. Oh, this is not the new model. It's the 2015 model. Because I know they put them out in the last 2 years or so, right? It's made in Indonesia too, not made in Japan. And he's replaced the EMG 60 with an 81 for scratches in it. Oh, this is an iron label too, right? Yeah, you can definitely tell the iron labels are going for metal. But these are cool guitars. Very cool. Oh, what's that? I guess that's the matte. Yeah, matte paint is hard to clean. Oh, what? Look at this. John Petrucci, JPM4. Petrucci. I can never say his name properly. Wow. Oh, he sure has ruined it. Oh my god. Oh, this is bad. What does he say? Oh, he said it was given to him by a friend or an acquaintance. And he didn't touch it for years and it's all rusted. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, you animal. How dare you do that? Look at all the nicks and things too. No wonder it sold for quite a cheap price. I would have bought that. Wow. Oh, that's a shame. You shouldn't treat things like this. I wonder how long John Petrucci was with Ibanez for. I'm not actually sure. Let us know. Check this out. Oh, nice. I like the green color. I think I've seen a few of these actually. Rusted. Looks in pretty decent condition. You bought it from Hoshinogaki too. That's cool. Case looks a bit old. What does it say? Does it say anything? Oh, 1990, I guess. Ah, very cool. Yeah, I quite like this one. This one I wouldn't mind having. It's a little bit, of course, maybe the green is a bit obnoxious, but not too bad. Very, very cool. Nice specs. Yeah, it doesn't say much. Just another Steve I gem. Pretty cool. 350,000 yen. So I guess around 3 grand. I guess it's worth it. Ibanez Howard Roberts model 2453 1970s. Wow. Let's check this out. Wow, look at that logo too. Definitely looks very old. Wow, the fret inlays. A little bit like a Space Invader or something. Huh. What's that kind of bridge? That's a cool bridge. Nice. This is beautiful. 200,000, so I guess maybe $1,800. What do we say here? It's an overseas model, I guess. We bought it overseas. Very cool. 1984 Ibanez MC924 NAT, made in Japan. And it's been maintained. Oh, what's this? Very cool. It's 128,000 yen. What is this then? Oh, I see. The police Sting. Was this Sting's base? Did Sting use a Ibanez base? I don't think I've ever seen him using one. Oh, look at this. Miss Sugar. Coming. 235,000 yen for this bad boy. Was it 8 string, right? It's gotta be. Yeah. Wow, 8 strings for this? Wow, looks pretty good. Yeah, I love people who play these. That's not a bad price. What does he say? Yeah, he took it to get the frets done. Nice. Wow, these are cool. I'm not sure how rare these are though. I think I've seen a few people with them online. But yeah, wow. The sound of 8-string guitars are insane. What does it come with? Little bag and I see instruction manual. That's cool. Some strings, Alexa strings. Very cool. Very cool. So there we are. So make sure you check out my upcoming videos. I'm going to be looking at some ESP and some Fujigen and things like that. Bit of videos about my gear and my setup and a few live houses in Japan. Let's check out how they do things. All right, guys. Catch you next time.